One more feature I want to show you, and that is the class statistics. So for this, I will show this to you in my actual class, because of course our demo class doesn't have so much usage yet. So this is my actual class with actual students in them. There are no names, just the student number. So if I look at this, we have add students and customize class that we've seen, but we can also go to class statistics. And here I can see for the last week to 4 weeks or for the last year what the performance of my students has been. For example, you can see that this week we have covered level 5 and that there's about a 40% error rate in level 5. Of course, if I look at the whole year for this class, I can see that most of the students in level 1 were doing quite well, and that slowly sort of the error level is going up a bit for level 4 and level 5. Some students have already progressed and tried out some of the higher levels. So I go again here to this week, and then I can scroll down, and then I can also see for the levels, how the levels have been doing. So I see this is level 5. So mostly this week we're in level 5, both successful and also failing runs. What is most important, I think, is that here you can see how your students are doing for every week. So here this is, for every level. So this is level 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you see level 5 that mostly has been used this week. So I can see, for example, this student has most successful runs in level 5. And of course, if I know the actual names of the students, I can see if this is sensible to me. And this view might be most useful. What you see here is both the successful and the failed runs per student. And this helps me to gain a sense of who is not doing so well in my class. For example, here I can see these 3 students clearly are outliers because they have many failed runs this week. And I can see this student, so it's a bit hard to match what number is what color is what student, but this one is the same as this one. Right, so this is the same color and they're in order. So even though this student has many failed runs, they also have quite some successful runs. So maybe they're doing okay. This student, on the other hand, has many failed runs for 1, 0, but doesn't have so many successful runs. So that is a student where I'm like, many failed runs and not so much successful runs. This is maybe a student I want to keep an eye on to see how they're doing. Here you can also see quizzes, but this score for me is empty because, as I said in an earlier video, I usually do the quizzes plenary with a digital screen behind me, so I don't have students do the quizzes in their own. This view, again, as some of the other teachers' views, also maybe are a bit overwhelming, and this is something we specifically are seeking feedback for. So if there's analyses you would like to have, or visualizations that aren't so clear to you, please reach out to us, because this is something we are also not so sure about. We don't really know what teachers want to see. I just know what I want to see, and I, of course, have my own way of figuring out the data. So feel free to reach out if there's anything unclear or anything that you miss.